All right, getting ready for Game 3 of the 2024 Super Series or Plymouth Ice Arena. Your West girls taking on the East. Waiting for a few more girls picking up pucks. Oh, we didn't get our pregame cheer in. All right, after the first two games, undefeated so far in the tournament. Beat the South 5-0 Friday morning. Last night, or this morning, last night we took on the North and won that game 5-2. Taking on the girls from the east side of the state. Not sure what their record is. I think they won their first game against the North 4-2 if I'm correct. But apologize about the crappy Zoom. Starting out for your West, Ari Lindsay at the dot. She's got, who's out there with her? Steiner, as well as Kerfield, Geisler, and Weinhold back at D. Bouncing puck at center ice gets poked into the West zone, now in the far side corner. Centering pass gets tipped away by Weinhold back behind the net. A wraparound attempt. Shut down by Amelia Fulton as she gets this start. Quick little outlet pass over to Steiner, slides off of her stick, loose bouncy puck, top of the circle, goes inside the slot. Geisler tries to clear it away, quick shot, misses the near side post into the corner. Chase over by Kerfield and Geisler. Kerfield has the puck toward the D. Geisler's gonna pop it out of the zone. Ari Lindsay will pick up the loose puck. She's got Steiner off to the left side, slides it over to Ellie and it bounces over her stick. Unable to get that shot off. We got two 20-minute halves set of periods here, and the East will tap this one in on net, and Amelia's going to cover that up. Slides out, 19:04 remaining here on the first half. Hey, Jamie, you know the pen sitting behind you there? I don't want you to knock it off. Amelia's trying to peek by Jorgensen there. Mickelson's pass ends up on Carlton's stick, just inside the line, trying to clear the zone. West's been having a few issues clearing the zone here a couple of times this weekend. Loose puck in front of the net, and that one slides into the near side corner. Picked up by Ainsley Caven, gets it up to Jorgensen, comes out of the zone. They tap it back in. It is delayed offsides, different than association hockey. As the East gathers up the puck, they tap it back up to RD and will slide it into the zone. They get it right back out. Loose puck at center ice, picked up by the East. They bring it on the zone on the near side. Move over to the left, poked away there. Excuse me, by Soderberg as we have a loose puck in the far corner of the ice. East playing with a lot of tenacity here. Bouncing the puck around. This one comes into the near side corner, chased down by Soderberg. She tries to clear it up the boards and gets it taken away from her. This one will slide back to the near side point. That shot will get tipped up into the air over to the far corner. 18:03 to go in the game, or in first period, excuse me. As the West finally gets this puck out of the zone, but it's going to be loose at neutral ice and picked up by the East. It's really hard calling teams by north, west, south, east. Off the bench is Brockway, though. She'll get it into the zone in the far corner, gets gathered up by two defenders. Stops with the puck. Brings it back to Geisler, far side point. She flips one towards the net, but that'll get stopped before it gets there. And the East comes back out of the zone up the near side of the ice. Goes into the middle. Geisler angles her out way to the far side. That shot will miss the net back behind Kinsley Hain. Now fires it up the near side boards. Nagurski, Centennial girl, battles in the corner along with Hain. Picked up by Brockway. That comes off of her stick to the point. They rear back with a long range shot. And a pad save there by Amelia Fulton. As this puck will slide out to neutral ice. Picked up by the East team. Slide it up, bounces by Geisler. They wave off icing as she gathers up the puck. She'll bring it back behind the net. Quickly tries to get it up the near side. Jamie, Mom doesn't know where the game is at. Mom's got the wrong broadcast on. East gather up the puck in their own end, bring it up the far side, get it out of the zone. Quick centering pass is taken away by Steiner. She'll chase over to the near side. She's the left wing. She's like, I can't go over there. Tipped up by Ari. Lindsay gets into the zone. She's going to take a shot here. Quick shot for Lindsay. Goes into the blocker. And they're going to clear this one out. Up to Riley Mickelson. She holds the line. Fires it down on net. Lindsay's there. She goes for a backhanded shot. That gets tipped away as Steiner holds the line. And now we got a loose puck. There's going to be an icing called here. They waved a lot of icings off in the first 2 games. They're going to call that one. 16:03 to go in a half. What? Yellow helmets. I'm not sure. That's might be Forest Lake. Face off far side corner. Caven is there. She's got Carlton and Jorgensen with her at forward. Backed up by Hein and Jorgensen. Oh, excuse me, that's not Jorgensen. Number 10, I'm sorry, forgot her last name. Soderberg. Loose puck behind the net. East trips up their own defender there. They're back below the goal line. They go behind their own net to the far side. Taken away by Caven. She'll drop it back to the point. That's Soderberg. Quick shot. Doesn't get to the net. Backhanded by Carlton. Loose behind the net, picked up by Caven again. She tries to drop it back to the point. She'll hold the line, dives it down deep into the corner again. Caven battles below the goal line. Carlton comes in to give her a hand. Oh, it's Olive from Centennial. They're trying to figure out who the yellow helmets are. She's got some speed, comes up the near side, drives into the zone, takes a long range shot. Would have missed the net on the near side, but Amelia got a blocker on it. Picked up by Caven from Blaine. Comes off of her stick. They'll battle on the far side. Olive Carton grabs it. Slides it to Ainsley. She's just going to fire this one down. It's going to end up on net. Just misses the net. We're going to have an icing call. 14:15 to go in period number 1. Or excuse me, half number 1 as Geisler and Weinhold come out at D. Looks like Regan Blair, Harper Nagurski. And who's my other forward? I believe that's Brantley Brockway from Andover. Ref gets them lined up here. The East will win that face-off, brings it back to the point. They center it top of the slot. That gets intercepted by Geisler. She picks up the loose puck. She's going to skate this one up, looking for a pass. She goes to the middle. Makes a move at the blue line, and when it gets poked away, she's got to come back on defense. Weinhold's there to help. Geyser gets back in time as the puck ends up down underneath, and what a glove save by Amelia Fulton as they fired that one off from the middle of the slot. Got her glove out there and snagged that one. Lines will stay the same here. East wins another face-off, brings it back to the right side point. They fire in a shot. And Amelia's there to gobble that one up. We're going to change our forwards here. As Steiner, Lindsay, and who else is coming out here? It's Kerfeld. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. Fired back down towards the corner. Lindsay fires it up the far side wall. Steiner's there. She's going to skate this one up and out. Gets it up past the defender, drives down towards the corner. She's got Kerfeld in front of the net, makes a centering pass. But the goalie gets that covered up. 14:10 to go in a half, still 0-0 here at the 2024 Super Series at Plymouth Ice Arena. Going to get a little defensive change here. As Soderberg and Mickelson come up. Quick shot by Lindsay off the faceoff, doesn't get to the net. Loose behind the net, picked up by the East. They fire it off the near side wall. I'm going to try to zoom in here. The picture's not quite as clear. As I get too much of the glass there, Lindsay's got to wait before she enters the zone. Drops it back to Mickelson. She fires it up the near side wall. And Lindsay's stick is caught up in the defender. Steiner gets it into the zone, brings it in on the far side of the ice, takes it down towards the corner, gets it poked away from her. As we now have a loose puck back behind the net, picked up by the East. They fire it up the near side boards. Number 12 for the East fires it up to the line. They're going to get it up and out. The yellow helmets, we haven't figured out who those are yet. Mom, did you figure out those yellow helmets yet? Caven comes off the bench, creates a little bit of havoc. Soderberg will kick this one up ahead. Now it's picked up by Caven. That fresh green tape I saw her dad put on in the parking lot for her. We got a face-off just outside their zone. You heading out, Bobby? They leaving, Mom? Caven pulls that puck back, but a forward for the East stepped through on that face-off. Now Olive on the far side. Caven comes over to give her a hand. This will bounce back towards Soderberg. She holds it up, gets it into the zone. It bounces back out, loose at center ice. You're going to play a little bit of ping pong here, back and forth. Caven tried to get it in the zone, but got that one taken off of her stick. As the East will drive it in the zone, take a long shot. Kicked off into the corner by Fulton. Centering pass, slides all the way to the slot into the near side, picked up by Riley Mickelson. Her puck will finally get out of the zone, picked up by Jorgensen across the line. Her centering pass over to Blair was just missed. As the East takes us into the corner, nice centering pass, but that got intercepted by Caven. She gives it up over to Carlton on the far side of the ice. Really good job there by the East. Take her out of the play. Kinsley now kicks it across to the far side. Geyser will step up and kicks it down into the zone. We survived that one. Regan's got it on her stick, slides over to Brockway. Brockway gets a shot in on net. That will get covered up. 11:46 to go in the half, as we're still 0-0. I hate the zoom on this, so excuse me as I zoom in and zoom out. Face off on the near side corner, deep in the East territory. Geyser waiting for it to come back to her, but the East will win another face off as they try to fire up the near side boards. This girl's got some speed. Takes another one of those long shots right into the breadbasket of Amelia Fulton. Covers that up. Another whistle here, not sure why. Brockway at the dot. Puck is centered. Shot right away. Amelia's there. She's ready for that quick shot from the slot. Covers it up. Weinhold and Mickelson to come out at D now. Forward stay the same. Brockway, Nagurski, and Blair. Pulled back in towards the corner. Mickelson fires up the near side boards, comes back to the point. She's going to take another one of those long shots. Amelia's there for the first save. Bounces back, top of the slot, rears back, fires. Gets into a body. Doesn't get to the net. Another centering pass. Mickelson does a nice job of tying up a defender on the first attempt. But that one will go in for first goal of the game. 8:51. Clip out that highlight there. As the East take a 1-0 lead over the West. Lindsay, Steiner, and Kerfield out for forwards. Backed up by Weinhold. As well as Mickelson. Kerfield hard into the boards there. Tries to get his puck back down into the zone. Lindsay tries to poke one away and sneak into the zone with it, but it's just going to bounce around. As the East come away with this one, get it into the zone on the near side, drive down in towards the corner, move in towards the net, but a nice job by Mickelson to angle her to the outside. That centering pass gets through, but bounced away and picked up by Ari Lindsay. She goes up the middle of the ice, going to gain entry on the right side of the zone. They're looking for a sharp angled shot. Takes that shot, but the goalie does a nice job holding up the post. We're going to get a holding call on the East as we'll have the first power play of the game for your West. 10:29 to go in the half. It's going to be Caven, Carlton, and Jorgensen for forwards on the power play. Backed up by Soderberg and Hain. Ainsley wins it. Kinsley gets a quick shot towards the net and he gets deflected by a defender into the far side corner. Carlton centering pass, bounces off a Caven stick, doesn't come out of the zone quite yet. She fires it back down towards the corner. Still holding the line. Now it bounces. Picked up by the East. They'll skate it out on the far side. Oh, a couple of West girls run into each other. Another one of those long-range shots taken by number 5. It's her third or fourth shot from that spot. But all have been easy saves for Fulton to this point. 10:02 to go, 1:33 on the power play for the West. Wow. Quick pad save there by Fulton. That's a quick shot from the top of the slot. This one will come up out of the zone, forcing a regroup. Caven comes flying through, tries to steal one. So it ends up on Kinsley. Her centering pass goes off a Caven stick. Ends up on Jorgensen's. Loose puck battle, won by the East. 1:09 to go on the power play. So they bring it into the zone on the near side. Just fire this back behind the net. It'll ring over to the far corner. Bounces off of a skate. Olive's got it on her stick now. Bounces off, picked up by Brockway. She's going to skate this up and out of the zone on the near side of the ice. Centers it over towards Jorgensen. She's got Olive on the far side. Looking to pass. Gets the pass over to Olive. She'll hit the brakes. Oh, she tried to bring it back to Geisler. Uh-oh. Pass slips off. Bouncing puck in on Amelia. She'll cover it up. 9:01 to go. 32 seconds on the power play. Geisler will tie up the puck in the corner. Lindsay will come over and give her a hand. Slides it up to Harper Degurski of Centennial. She'll give it over to Blair. She'll skate this one up and in on the far side. Brings it up to the middle of the rink. Top of the slot. Right side. Shot coming. Goalie's got it. Floating puck out front. Quick tip by Degurski. And another backhanded shot. Just missed the net. That one floats out. Slides through Geisler's legs as the East will be back at full strength here. As Weinhold will pick up the puck in front of Amelia Fulton. Her long pass bounces off of a stick. East brings it back in on the near side, goes down towards the corner, hits the brakes, centers it out front, but a nice job by Weinhold to tie up the forward. Didn't get a chance at a shot. Stepping in on one is Lindsay. She'll fall down. Geisler will pick up the loose puck. She's going to skate this one up on her own. Brings it up on the right side, skates it into the zone. Looking for a shot, doesn't have it. Throws it back behind the net, retreats back to D. Do not go to the bench yet, kid. Wait for the change. Mickelson out. Slides it over to George. Nice hard pass by Mickelson. Geisler couldn't handle it. As the East bring it in on the left side. Quick shot. Whoa, what a nice glove. Couldn't squeeze it, but knocked that one down. Geisler, nice job in front of the net. Clears that to the near side boards. Caven with a hustle. Comes over on the half wall. Another centering pass. Quick tip attempt is no good. As Steiner will pick up the loose puck and skate it up on the far side. Bounces it off the wall. Does a great job. Not icing that puck. East does a nice job of clearing this puck out of the zone right away. Going up and out onto Kerfeld's stick by Mickelson from the right side. Nice back check. Kerfeld will lob one towards the net. Loose back there for Steiner in the far corner now. Tries to get it back to the D. Picked up by the East. Jorgensen will tip this one away. She'll skate it in from the left side. Bounces back out. Cleared up the ice. Fresh off the bench is Jorgensen. Takes a body. Loses that puck back to Hain though. And she'll bounce it off the boards. As the West do a nice job of that change. Popping off onto the ice. Woo. Fulton almost took one on the bench there. Taken away in the corner by the East. Hain will take it back. East takes it back. Quick shot. Woo. Geyser cleared that one out. Geyser steps in front of another pass there. Clears it up to the near side boards. Doesn't come out of the zone. Now it does. Floating at center ice. Carleton intercepts that pass, brings it into the zone. Looking for a centering pass. She doesn't have anybody there yet. As the East just clear that back into the near corner. Carleton battles back behind. Geyser waiting back at the point, hoping for a pass. Thrown back behind the net over to the far side. Carleton does a nice job of putting pressure on, and she fires it back behind the net again. Oh, Geyser. Nice move. Georgia pinches down from the D. Notice that the forward had her back turned again. Geyser flies down, holds it in the zone. Georgia fires this one back into the corner again. Lindsay comes out on the ice. She's got some fresh legs. See if she can get a hold of the puck as Olive will battle. Looking for a centering pass below the line. Unsuccessful. It'll deflect into the far side corner. Nice job by Jorgensen getting in the way. Lindsay fires it over to Geyser. Geyser's going to get a long shot from the point. It's on net and deflected into the corner. Lindsay with the quick stick pokes that one away and throws it back down below the goal line. Blair will give her a hand. Lindsay and Blair down low, battling a couple. This one comes back to Kinsley. Kinsley fires off a shot. Deflected, sitting in front. And a quick one-time shot is no good as Lindsay loses her glove. And could get another shot off there. This one will float back towards Geisler and Hain. Hain fires it right back up to Nagurski. We'll come back in as we got the East on a change. Long-range shot misses the net as it got deflected on the way there. It's loose below again. Run around to the far side. Off the bench is Weinhold. She tries to hold the line. She's successful and fires it back down for Lindsay. 4:12 to go in the first half of the game as the East gather up the loose puck, up 1-0. They're going to fire this one down. This would be an icing if it's get there, and it's not going to. As Weinhold got beat to the puck there. Oh, wow, what a quick shot and what a save by Fulton. Now Nagurski on the half wall. Goes for a centering pass, but it gets deflected off of her stick, comes back to the point. They fire one, miss the near side post. As Weinhold looks for an outlet pass. Flips it back towards the D. They hold it, try to fire it down, but she's got the wall sealed off. And Blair does a nice job of just flipping this puck out down deep into East territory. Oh, gotta be careful here. That puck just trickles out but gets fired back in. Comes out again on the Mickelson's stick. She gets it into the zone. It'll end up on the East, and they just fired us back out into neutral ice. Offsides coming. 3:02 to go in the half. West find themselves down 1-0 in the game. Haven, Kerfield, Steiner are your forwards. That puck doesn't come out of the zone again. Now it does. Loose at neutral ice. West looking for a regroup. Stolen by Ellie Steiner. Brings it in on the far left side. Quick little chip shot. Will miss the near side post. This one trickles back towards Hain. They'll get around her. Now we got a 3-on-1 back the other way. 2-on-1. Oh, wow. Made the pass. Slipped by her. Now it's loose back behind the net. Soderberg ties up her girl, drops it back to the near side post. They're going to hold the line. But Kerfield will chip that one up and out. Soderberg gets it up to the half line, gets it in the zone, tries to drive it down in deep. But the East come right back out with it. Enter the zone on the left side. She's looking for a centering pass. That went through about 8 sets of legs. Made it through. Now a shot from the right side. Point, quick shot. Pad save. Kick to the near side by Fulton. 1:52 to go in the first half. Another centering pass and a quick one-timer. Will miss the net. Fired back behind the zone again. Far side, Ellie Steiner bounces over her stick. Oh boy. Scary. Brockway fires this out to neutral ice. Trickles it in. They wave off the icing as that one was tipped. 1:26 to go in the half. Geisler and Weinhold will come out on the ice for the D. Brockway behind the net. That puck gets rung around to the far side, picked up by the East. They'll skate it up out of the zone. Centering pass. Now it's one-on-one for Geisler. Doesn't get a stick on it. Quick shot, but Amelia Fulton gets a glove on it. And Geisler clears the rebound to the side. Bouncing puck, 1 minute to go in the half. As Olive got a little piece of that pass. Bounces back to Weinhold. Fires it up off of the wall. They had it sealed off though. Picked up by Lindsay. Tries to pull it through a set of legs, but taken away by the East, and they'll drive in on the far side. Center it through. The Geisler had her player tied up in front. Picks up the loose puck. See if she can make a move here and go down the ice. Her centering pass goes off a set of skates. As the East pull this back into their zone. Lindsay was there. Now Geisler's going to fire this one, and it's going to ring all the way around to the far side corner for Carleton. East does a nice job of going through the hands there. Gather up the puck, come out of the zone. 15 seconds to go in the half. As Lindsay steals this one, but can't get free. Loose puck picked up by the East, looking to regroup. Taken away by Lindsay. Just couldn't get free. 2 seconds, 1 and 0. That's the end of the first half. As the East are up 1-0. Hey, Jamie, will you turn this for a minute? All right, 20 minutes to go, second half, switching ends. Lindsay at the dot, slides this one through. Oh, excuse me. Fired in by Steiner. Loose, back behind the net, picked up by the East. They go up to the far side. Oh, Lindsay picks up the loose one, get a shot, Kittle. Quick shot by Lindsay, rebounds there, but nobody home. As Steiner and Lindsay battle back behind the net, picked up by the East on the far side. Poked away by Carleton. Picked up by the East. Loose puck goes off of Steiner's stick. Or skate, excuse me. Lindsay went for a centering passer. Bounces around. Picked up by the East. They'll bring it out of the zone. On the far side, but held by Kerfeld. Keep it down. Ari. Top of the right circle. Centers it over to Steiner, but she couldn't get the shot off. We had a D and a change there. Little breakaway opportunity coming for the East, but a nice job by Kinsley Hain as she got there in time coming off the bench as we got caught in a change for the defenseman. Geisler now, she ties up the puck on the far side, tips it over towards Caven. Caven skates it up and out. She's got two defenders right behind her, but she's going to get around them on the right side. All by herself. Can't get the shot off. Don't center it, kid. We got nobody there. Bouncing puck. Olive took a quick shot. Couldn't get it to the net. As Jorgensen steals this puck, and Kinsley's just going to fire it down into the corner. Eats is there first. Do a really nice job of not just firing the puck. Caven got it tied up in her skates. She goes over, steals it back again. Bouncing puck off the faceoff circle, far side, running around near side. Kinsley Haynes, she's got to dive down towards the corner. Fires it down for Olive. Her centering pass slides all the way through the slot, but picked off by the East. As Haynes gets a hold of it and fires it down into the far side corner. Jorgensen with it on her stick. Bring it back to your D, girls. Carlton with a heck of a hustle play. This one gets fired out to Geisler. Tried to get that to Jorgensen on the far side, but that's intercepted by the East. Their shot will go down towards the net and kicked into the corner, picked up by Kinsley Haynes. As Jorgensen gathers up the loose puck on the far side. 17:37 to go. Makes a move at the blue line. Looking for a shot from the right side with the defenders there. He's able to poke that one away. Off the bench, Brockway puts a body on the player right away. They'll fire it down. They're going to call that tipped. No icing. East will get there first. Loses the puck. Picked up by Weinhold. She's got Carlton on the near side. But they got intercepted in a long shot. Deflected over the top of the net. Another centering pass is going to sneak all the way through and come out of the zone. Quick little D-to-D pass. Outlet up to the far side. Loose puck bouncing around the center face-off dot. Kicked in by Brockway. She's going to fly down into the corner. Nice hustle there. As I believe it's Bentley. Uh-oh, we got a 4-on-1 here all of a sudden. It got poked away by Weinhold. Great job. She fires it off the wall. It doesn't come out of the zone. This one will. It will not. They took it away from her. Brockway there, fires it off the boards, gets it outside of the zone, forcing the East to regroup here. Where did she come from? Moves towards the middle. She's all alone. Takes the brakes, hits the brakes. Couldn't get the shot off. Now Weinhold's going to skate it up and out, get it across the line. She does. Brings it in on the left side. Got poked away from her just before she could fire it in deep as it comes back to Mickelson. She does a great job of just firing that puck in deep. Lindsay, fresh off the bench, will drive down towards the corner. They fire it up over the far side. Kerfield will tip it back down towards the corner. Lindsay goes down along with a player from the East. Oh, step up. Too late. Oh, wow. We're going to get a slashing penalty on number 5 as she's upset with Ari. Back behind the play. The ref is there and saw that one. And we'll get a face-off and another power play here for the West. See if they can capitalize on this one. 15:44 to go in the half. We got a little 5-on-4 action coming. As Lindsay, Kerfield, and Steiner are your forwards. Backed up by Soderberg. Quick shot by Lindsay. Goes right into the breadbasket of the netminder for the East. But a quick shot off of the face-off. Try that one again. Lindsay wins the face-off, pulls it back to Kerfield, drops it back to Soderberg. She'll fire it in back behind the net. Really hope I'm saying her name correctly. Oh, Payne with a quick shot. And the goalie's going to cover that up. No change here for the West or the East on the lineups. Yeah, come closer to the camera. Back to Hayne. Hayne throws one towards it. Deflected and it goes in the net. Ari Lindsay's there off of the blocked shot. Puts up the West. First score of the game, 1-1. 15-18 remaining in the game as we're all tied up with a power play goal by Ari Lindsay. Off of the shot by Kinsley Hayne. 1-1 with 15-18 to go. Right off the face-off as Lindsay, she comes through into the zone, got it poked away from her. East coming back, drive in on the right side. Centering pass. Ooh, they're there for it. Couldn't get the shot off. They'll drop it back to the point. Shot coming towards the net, deflected by Kerfield. As Soderberg gathers it up in the corner. Lindsay's got it on her stick. Skates it up and out. Got to get her on 2 more. Got poked away from her. She looks to fire this deep into the corner. I wanted to say the Bengals, but it's the West. Number 5 is going to take her shot again. Goes off of Soderberg's skate. Oh, Jorgensen get there. Fans from the East looking for a penalty there. Soderberg's going to skate this up out of the zone on the far side. Looks cross ice. Caven intercepted the pass. Gets it to Olive Carleton. Her centering pass goes off a skate. Oh, and stolen. Now we're in trouble. Geisler off of the bench as well as Weinhold. They get there. Shots there. And Elder, Georgia Elder does a great job of covering that puck up. 14:06 to go in the half. As Nagurski, Brockway, and Blair will come out for forwards. Face off near side corner. Now 14:06 to go in the game. All tied up 1-1. The 2024 Super Series, East versus West. Shot from the point. Got deflected on the way there. Another quick shot. Oh, nice job by Georgia Elder there to get that puck covered up. We'll get another whistle. 13:56 remaining. Face off on the far side corner now. Brockway will take the draw. Pulls it over towards the boards. East with control of the puck. They'll drop it back to the point. Go D to D with it. Shot coming from the right side. But Georgia's ready for it. Bounces into her glove. Squeeze it down. As this face-off will be in the near side corner now. Zoomed in. Brockway blocks a shot. Another one coming. That'll miss wide right. Loose behind the net. Tied up. Picked away by Brockway. Her pass is taken away. Comes back towards the point. They fire it down towards the net, but it's intercepted by Nagurski. Slides over to Regan Blair. Gets it into the zone. Moves over to the right side. Long range shot from the face-off dot, but it's not going to get to the net as it gets picked away by the East. They'll come up out of the zone on the near side. Geyser, you're not... Oh, sorry, that was Weinhold. Sorry, the zoom is terrible. And we're going to get an offsides call as we get a change needed. 13:02 to go in the half.
Ellie, let's go! Who else? Who else? I don't know.
Kerfeld.
Both Ellies!
Mickelson, Soderberg back at D. Face-off controlled by the East. They bring it in the zone. Gets poked away by Kerfeld. They gather it back up, get the shot, blocker save. Loose puck in the far side corners. A couple girls will battle. Slides back towards the net, intercepted by Soderberg. She's got Steiner on the near side boards. Steiner was going backwards. Lindsay, a couple little nifty stick handling moves, but can't get it out of the zone.
Oh, get out!
Mickelson, can she get it out of the zone? Yes, she can. Oh, we're standing. Nice job by Kerfield to put all that pressure on there, but the East banging out to the far side. Quick pass out to neutral ice. Taken away by Soderberg. She fires it back down into the zone. Bouncing puck up towards the camera. Fired off of the wall. Uh-oh. What happened there? Mickelson's all alone, 2-on-1. We got somebody all alone in front of the net. Mickelson gets a skate on it, though. Doesn't allow that centering pass. Soderberg will pick up the loose puck. Skates it up on far side, takes a hook. Gets it into the zone, fires it down towards the corner. Everybody's down on the ice. Oh, get a freebie here. Steiner tosses it down into the corner. 11:33 to go. as the East bang it around to the near side boards. They'll fire it up towards the line, bounces over Kinsley's stick, but she gathers it back up at the half line. Some people call it a center line. That one gets fired in off of Georgia's breezers. They're in a change. Got a chance to skate this one up a little bit before you make the pass. Moves towards the middle of the ice. She's going to skate it up out near side. Still got it on her stick, gets it into the zone. Still battling down towards the corner. Nice job by Olive Carleton to take Georgia's position there. Shoot that. Oh, kid fires it back into the corner. Centering pass, loose out front, top of the slot. Nobody can get a stick on it. It's going to bounce back towards Geisler. She'll hold the line and fire it back down into the corner for Carleton. Not sure what's happening right now. It's loose in the corner for Olive. Back behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. Slides it out to Kinsley. Kinsley fires a shot. Loose in front for Jorgensen. Takes the backhanded shot and it gets deflected just before it could go in the net. Picked up by East. They'll bring it back towards the near side. Geisler stays near spot. Oh, step up. Scary. Fired out to neutral ice and picked up by Kinsley Hayne. Slides it over to Geisler. Geisler throws it up towards the middle of the ice, but that'll get intercepted by the East. They'll bring it in on the right side. Geisler got caught flat-footed. And that goal will go in the net for the East. They'll go up 2-1, 10:03 into the second half. West find themselves down 2-1 with 9:57 remaining on the clock. Pressure put on by Brockway. Quick DDD pass. Comes off of the stick, bounced off the near side boards. Weinhold tried to hold the line, but it bounces out. East with a couple really nice passes. Loose on the half wall now. Brockway's there. Her little pass slides back to the defender. She's got a chance at a shot. A couple of nice moves to get that shot off, but it's loose in the top of the slot and just gets slid out as puck is on its side. As it'll roll down towards the goal line. Picked up by the speedy number 5 for the East. She's going to skate this one, I guarantee it. Got tipped away by Brockway though, and she'll fire it down. They're going to call an icing here. Icing on the East. We'll bring it all the way down on the far side corner. Near side corner, I lied. As Steiner, Lindsay, and Kerfield will be your forwards. Backed up by Mickelson and Soderberg. East comes back on the near side, does a nice job of getting behind the net and firing that one over the near side. Centered out towards the middle, intercepted by Kerfield and Steiner. Bouncing puck, they get through, but Hayne is there. Disrupts that thought process. Bounce off the near side wall for Steiner. Gets it poked away from behind. Loose puck at the point. They fire it down towards the net. It's going to bounce around. Quick angled shot, glove save. And this puck is going to bounce out to neutral ice.
Get there, Al! Skate!
Beautiful regroup by the East. Bouncing puck picked up by Hayne. Oofda. That was scary.
Let's go!
Al Steiner fires it off the wall. This one's going to trickle in. There will not be an icing as that was tipped. West in a change. Picked up by the East. Their centering pass trickles out to center ice. They gather up the loose puck, get it inside the zone, gets poked away. Now Jorgensen had, a little bit of a hooking there. Quick DDD pass, Olive, get there, kiddo. Got there just a split second too late as that one's fired in. Loose behind the net. Soderberg will be the first to get there for the West. Tied up in the corner. She's got two East girls on her right now. Centering pass. Jorgensen had her player tied up. As that one will trickle out to neutral ice. Nice cross ice pass to get it in the zone. Long shot. Blocked by Jorgensen. Slips back to the point. Oh, Geisler, you scared me when you tipped that. She stopped it before it got to the net, though. Fired in, loose below the goal line. 7:07 to go in the game here. As we have a loose puck on the far half wall. Georgia battles with a couple of East girls. Centering pass. Gets tipped out to neutral ice. Oh, they're going to call the tripping. Olive was flying to the puck, and she got interference called. Could have called tripping, interference, any of those. Another power play for the West. See if they can score another one. They're 50% on the day. As Brockway, Nagurski, and I believe that's Blair on the near side. Backed up by Mickelson and Weinhold. East finishing their change here. I feel a goal by Weinhold here. Brooks going to put one in. Pull over towards the wall, drop back to the D. Mickelson fires one in on net and it got deflected. Just missed the net. Another centering pass. Can't get in there for Brockway.
Get there!
Brockway's got it. Drops it back to Mickelson again. Mickelson fires it from the point. Goes off a set of skates before it can get there. Here come the East back out of the zone, up the near side. We're going to get around Weinhold on the right. Nice back check by Brockway. Tips that one away, picks up the loose puck. Bounces it around the far side wall. Nagurski with it. Gives it right back to Brockway on the far side of the ice. Gets it into the zone. Fooled everybody. Almost hit the brakes. Takes a long shot. Goes in and out of the glove. Oh, here we go, Weinhold. She fires it back down below the net.
Let's go!
Blair looking for a pass here. Gets it bounced off of her stick. Picked up by the East. They're going to skate this up and out. Nice back take again there by Brockway. Now Mickelson's by herself. Shot coming from the right side. No chance. As Mickelson will ride her into the far back wall. Here comes Blair. 56 seconds remain on the power play for the West. As Blair slides this one across over to Nagurski, but she couldn't get there in time. Brockway will hold the line. That one's going to go up and out of play as we'll get a whistle here. 44 seconds remaining on the power play. 5:32 in the game. West down 2-1 against the East.
Hey, wait! Let's go!
Steiner Kerfield, Lindsay at the dot. Lindsay wins it, brings it into the zone. Over to the right side, takes a long shot. It goes in and out of the glove again, but it bounces behind the net. Rebounds over towards Geisler. Get the shot off Geisler. Slides it over to Hain. Kinsley gathers it up, gets a shot off. Nice glove save there by, wow. Now Geisler's in a race back the other way. It's either going to be a penalty or a nice job, and it was a nice job. 20 seconds remaining on the power play for the West. One more chance at a rush if we can get the puck out of there with a nice move by the East. Backhanded shot. Saved by Elder.
Ball, skate, girl!
Step up and skate that in, Geisler. That's Georgia, by the way. Georgia gets it into the zone. Takes it down towards the corner. We got nobody back at D covering for her, though. Need another D. They don't have it. Steiner comes back. East will skate this up and out. 4.5 to go in the game. As Kerfield will poke that one away. Lindsay tries to stretch back and get a hold of it. Step up and take her now, girls. Oh, geez. What are we doing? Hain bounces it up off of the wall. Comes back to the point. Doesn't clear the zone, though. Another shot loose behind the net. Geisler will pick up the loose puck. She's got Steiner on the near side. Goes off her skate. Oh, no. Icing. Icing going to be called here on the West. Just under 4 to go. Down 2-1. Caven at the dot for the West. Wins that face-off, pulls it back to Soderborg. She'll go back behind Elder. Gets it tipped away from her, though, and is picked up by Mickelson. She's looking for somewhere to go with it. Skated into pressure, taken away by the East. They got a girl all alone in front of the net, but that pass didn't get there in time. As the East holds this puck in the zone, looking for another centering pass. Tipped away. Mickelson on her stick, down in the corner, fires it up the far side wall. They look to drive it down deep again. As Mickelson fires it up the boards again, centering. Oh boy, that got deflected behind the net. Soderberg rings it around far side. We don't want number 5 to shoot here. She's got a good shot. Oh, it comes out of the zone. They're going to get an offsides call. 3:06 to go. I don't know what her deal is. Yell at her, would you, Nate? Face-off controlled by the East. They've got the puck. They drive it in deep down towards the corner. Kinsley Hayne will be the first to get the puck. Behind the net, she hits the brakes, fires it back up the near side towards Nagurski. Bounces off her stick, picked up by the East. Shot coming, nope. Loose in the top of the slot. Picked up by Regan Blair. She's going to skate this one up and out through neutral ice. Enters in on the near side, gets it tipped away, gathers it back up, and drives it down into the corner. When are they going to pull the goalie? Down to 2.5 to go in the game. East gathers up the puck, brings it over to the far side. Kinsey will pinch down, goes for a centering pass, falls off of her stick, picked up by the East again. They come back towards the near side. 2:21 to go. We do have a timeout. Oh. Icing. Icing. Jeez, he had his arm up. Icing call missed there. That one gets cleared to the corner again. Down to 2 minutes to go. Brockway gathers up the loose puck. Fires it across the ice. Nagurski just missed it. Harper in a race. Tries to get the shot off and it trickles in. Where's the timeout? I don't know if we get timeouts. That would be a good time to use it. Ari looks back at Georgia.
Ari, let's go! Come on, boy! She heard me that time.
Lindsay at the dot. Back to Geisler. Geisler rears back. Long shot and it gets in on net and it rebounds out front. Nobody there. Goalie's still in the net.
Get it out!
Steiner tries to get this down towards the goalie. Holds it in the zone. Steiner goes down. Puck slides out of the zone. 1:23 to go.
Get it back!
Oh, whiff on the pass. Another shot. Saved. 1:14 to go. Oh, I don't agree with that. Mickelson gets it out of the from behind the net. Bouncy puck onto Lindsay's stick. Brings it over right side. Her shot's going to trickle towards the net. Steiner's there. Folks calling for a penalty there. That was offsides by a long ways. Nobody else thinks so, but it was. That was offside. Steiner.
Damn it, Steiner.
Damn it, Steiner. That's her mom who said I could say that. We must not get a timeout. Then the goalie's still in the net. Steiner bounces it into the zone. Bounces back up and out. Hayne, you got to get there, kid. 30 seconds to go. Quick cross ice pass to Kerrfield. She bounces off the wall.
Let's go!
East drives it in. 20 seconds to go in the game. Steiner picks up the loose puck, bounces it up towards Steiner. Can't get it out of the zone.
Go, Ari!
12 seconds. We got another penalty coming. Oh, we got to get this penalty called. 5 seconds left in the game. Penalty on East. We'll bring it down. 5 seconds. Pull the goalie, Jason. Georgia up!
Right, let's go!
Finally get the goalie out of the net here with 5 seconds to play.
Guys, 5 seconds, shoot it!
Oh, East wins the face-off.
Shoot it!
Wrapped around near side. That's going to be the game as the East will win this one 2-1 over the West.
Damn it.
Nice job to East to win this one 2-1 over the West. And I have no idea. I believe we're going to play at 7 a.m. tomorrow now.
We are at 7?
I think so, because the East will win the tiebreaker against us. Because I think they won 2 and we won 2.
Yes.
So they'll get the tiebreaker.
I
No,
thought we'd play against each other.
South beat, we both have 2 wins. So they'll win the tiebreaker head to head.
Well, why would we play them again tomorrow?
We won't play them. They'll be in the championship. We won't.